Okay, abusia ba makwa abashonko so edeba Ghana politics avenue so abusia yembonra yensem former president Akuffo Addo abusia sisia ne entitlement yes ne nsaka no abusia latest update about be down say president Mahama ba betwem abusia na utie ensema na yekoso time during Akuffo Addo ne 8 years no ex president na omo Ghana ha say Akuffo Addo blockade omo entitlement na the likes of president Mahama ebito no former president Akuffo Addo amfa ne entitlement anye den ama no enansen akwa no speaker Bagbin e de betu dwa say former president Akuffo Addo ne entitlement sika bia ne salary eba no Akuffo Addo block sa sika nyina sisi anom speaker Bagbin so no for president Mahama say oba betwa Akuffo Addo entitlement no oba be block no speaker Bagbin so approve wa confirm or say the bone a papa na ba be di no ono krampo on deserve say say this ka bia e ma no enti president Mahama say ojai father for all mommy yanko na yanko nkoti ensem cause Dr. Ren e de honsem aba betu da unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me enka bi aha Ghana politics avenue so and don't forget to click on the notification bell so na be any update bia e be drop no onsa ebetumi aka medamase
na Ghana card into me. And you say your passport so 30%. And took it at 150 Ghana for passport. Okay, Mate. What we know waka hospital no? O man ne kwa ne sing. And I'm say passport a be a priority am.
Abusia mama obi bia kwaba. Edino eye di sexy. Eye Dr. Ren. Ene kra de fufro aba bekam. Eye papa Ghana. Nti wo frame mu bia no a meje wo so. Mama nua no mo a mo hwe me e wo YouTube akwaba. Obi bia wo hwe me wo YouTube bia no mema obi bia akwaba. Enkomo bi e wo ho na wate enkomo ni bi wo waso. And I think say me no me no yedi san komo. You heard a journalist e wo multimedia Joy FM, Inshira FM, Asempa Radio, Adom FM, multimedia dwumekuo no, enye dwumekuo ketwa. When some of us were growing up, obi te se yewura Kobladomo he has gone to be with the Lord. Na oye adwuma multimedia and odinam so de ba UK ye adwuma BBC. Na ye wonkofo bi wo ho na utie wo mo multimedia wo mo show so you get enlightened. You will fall in love with wisdom and knowledge. You understand certain things. Senior or mine yebu or mine. In terms of politics, in terms of entertainment, in terms of science, culture. I mean, na a full package our multimedia. The English version, no. Now we say yes. Sebu ne mupi content na any new man no de ba bontin no. Na ye mu bebre no, na ye condo. I mean chia mo hwe ye Zigma me mo akwaba. Mo hwe mo Facebook nso me mo nyina mo akwaba. Ene Ora Henry edwene mi chia akwaba nso. Now, yen tie asem a ekoso. Ewo oman hene show so ewo Adom FM. Osi Dwaso ensem news review na poso ne na poso. Ana ababa we bi ono nso ye journalist ebetna ho. Na wo ka se passport ehu nim faso. Na passport kra ye de yeden. Ana obusa oman hene journalist say ye the passport yeden. And na me hwɛ sɛ nka eja oman hene ebema ababaawa no obe educate no. Nka yɛsɛ ɔyɛden o educate no because obi nimu a obi yɛden obi kyerɛ. Nti ababaawa no ibusa sɛ passport yɛde yɛden no. I was expecting say oman hene will educate the lady a ɔyɛ journalist a onim no. Ebeye a form of a friend say education ama de ono nso etie. Because obi wo wa no wonim passport. Enti wenye hunu say journalist bi ka se passport ye de yeden hunim faso no. Ono nso se bio he or she will run with that knowledge, that information. Say passport in Nimfaso. And I was looking forward to say, oh, my will educate this particular lady. But why yet? But the NTD Baba Wanikaye, and I will educate them. Womo Jan Damono, I will educate them. Yentie.
Clarity no me wo.
Yentie.
You might be bria cosword my with Macassi and your papa. But that is the challenge we face as a country.
O man me who adie ya na meka say, obi akwa wo kita health insurance waka hospital. Mo se passport, wo koye passport amate so. Nti e mo se on. O man, me nti ase o mi bisa. Any pa here benefit passport na be benefit e benefit to extent ben. Say dey na be ya ma passport no kita dey na be ye. And a Ghana card dey na Ghana card into me. And you say your passport so 30%. And took it at 150 Ghana, quiet passport. Okay, Mate. What we know waka hospital no? O man ne kwa saying. And I'm say passport a be a priority ya my as for mine so be anyane kwa na. Asanete. That your passport on your den. O man wo de boa me the passport ye den.
Me the Western Union.
O man so answer the my or the koji Western Union. So be manisika or the kojisika. It will no so answer no. It a good answer. Yes, a good answer. But tea, feel say che aban we. Or the tea, but me boase. Ye be chire.
Is that okay? Ghana can to be Western Union. It's a person say be passport abeye a necessity to the extent to say. The one would that hospital need here passport. Into your test into your say.
That but say na make catch us. O man dey no be break.
Clarity no me wo.
First of all, mame educate a year multimedia. Minya a year Nana Jantua wo, and I hope say Nana Jantua will do the needful to educate on my hene. And this a year a friend is saying, Obolotwe lady ya or non so a year journalist or presenting naposo a year Adom FM. First of all, when journalists pretend say omu nimua yebechere wo telling you wicked people and evil people. Look at Akuffo Addo. I shall protect the public purse. A man who when he was begging, and when we gave him the opportunity, he was commanding chiefs, people's whose forefathers fought for the very land. Our president. Now you are commanding them to get up and greet you. A political president. Senkenya be bintia. You can command, you can go to the voter region and command the sons and daughters of their home affairs to greet you. Who are you? That your reign is only 8 years at most. It will come to an end. Look at how they did to John Mahama. What even was due him, they cancelled it. Look what they did to Bagbin. When Kufuor was president, the same thing he did to Rollins. And when MDC come to power, then NDC wants to show that as for them, they are father for all. They love everybody. So I heard John Mahama. As for we are going to give the president Akuffo Addo all his entitlements and everything that is due him. We are not, it is the constitution. Hey, Mr. Man, there comes a time you have to tell Satan, you devil, go away from us. We need to get bold leaders who can look into the faces of these JB Dankwa sons, who can look into the faces of these Ken Ofuyate's children, who can look into the faces of this Akuffo Addo's family and say, Ghana does not belong to you. Where were your forefathers? When the lines of Kwame Nkrumah and Co. were fighting for the independence, you people said no. The man that you revere and worship and pray and uses his name to chant, your JB Dankwas and the Euphoриates, they were all against the independence of Ghana now. Because you see, on my Ghana, I always say, because of journalists, if we say, they cannot read and write, comprehend. Comprehension simply means understanding. Ntito de bia, omuye misinformation. They misinform the public. They set an agenda to misinform the public. And what is this lady trying to achieve? What they are trying to achieve, they say, and they okujeto ablakwa Akroma. The prices of a year passport, no, yateso from 500 Ghana cedis, and they are about 350 Ghana cedis. I stand to be corrected, but yateso. So this woman is trying to say, it is not of any importance. Elvis, welcome. Isa, welcome. Kudira, to welcome. This lady is trying to say, any important. Say, you better passport so. Now passport no cry the day. First of all, mama to me boase. Na men kan kire ne say passport no one a proof of a identity. E de ma Ghana ni bi a o tu kwan ye free wo man Ghana m akwa amanone. Ye wo mo a omo ye adwuma e wo amanone e ma Ghana nya ho mfaso. Ye wo mo nso a wo tu kwan for sightseeing. Ye wo mo nso a wo tu kwan e the business any sika foreign remittances about my Ghana. Now let me educate this foolish person on my hene. Unsa me de mindi obatem. It may use beman. Aye. Let me educate the foolish on my hene sitting down there. Thinking say was three abanya what tisui. Na adwene ne say or twetwe aban we you. Na adwene no. Because you see sankofo we no inkrasenioma no e wo mumu o emfiri wo mumu. Inkrasenioma no eti wo mumu emfiri wo mumu. Enti wo kraseni no onim importance of passport. Enti wo mu nim nti ye beto ye bo ase a kire wo. Now you see, let me tell you, in the last 11 years, from 2011 to 2022 or 2023, right? Ghana for a quantum, omo passport to kwan, a free Ghana, a bar monane, outside Ghana, a yamanone, it could be Togo, Burkina Faso. Dear Kase, amanonia, bebia a outside Ghana, bia yamanone. Ghana for within these years, no, they have contributed over 30 billion US dollars. $30 billion to Ghana's economy. There is no Ghanaian that lives in Ghana. There is no businessmen and women that lives in Ghana are contributing more than Ghanaians that lives abroad. TBA. So it could be said, Sansikeya ya contributed towards the economy, no. Enu bi ne de boa me de ya kwan. Enu bi ne de boa eme de yeden edisi hospitals. Enu bi ne de boa eme de yeden ebiebie schools. Enu bi ne de boa etua school fees. Government editor workers. Wasi wo nim the importance of passport. American passport. You are not allowed as a foreigner, immigration officer, to hold American passport more than 30 minutes. Maximum 30 minutes. You have to give back the person's passport. Because that is the identity, a proof of nationality of a person. Awo free ni krum, ako obi krum. And there are greater importance of passport. Without passport, Ghanaians cannot travel overseas to either work or live. And I'm sure this girl will sit down there praying to God. So obenya boga awareno. So on worry ya. Me assure so or ye news or bompa say obenya boga fobi amane ni sika. Doom say otaya videos no chinchim ne to. Otaya videos no chinchim ne pa. But you see, when you listen to this woman, or the passport ne compare, obi a wako hospital Sabio, as what me siketua ne bills no free ho. It you fat that jandam misinformation no awoye no a entasumu. But don't be surprised the MPP people followers no will think say she's making sense. Don't be surprised. Because makacho say any MPP no enyansa for do no ay woman no ay kakra bi do no ay jimi for. That is why I'm taking my time to do this education. To let people understand passport importance. Passport give you access of right. My human access of right. I am a passport. Tiemye. Passport give you access to service. And so what yeah, tia kwenti no. Yenim the importance of passport. Yansu boga phone yen ye de car ne ba. Emi etimi be a trotro. Taxis na man for timi tobi because we don't manufacture cars in Ghana. Now in any case, say a tip passport so from the office of the foreign ministry. That is his ministry. Our Bomodina say he will what? He will shine when the ministry. No, we don't have any one ministry in Ghana. There are a lot of ministries. And as a good journalist, I will send information. You will say the passport office. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okuje to a black wa ye biwo the passport one. Other sectors. This is information. That as Okujeto is shining bright, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, no, you are expecting same from the Minister of Employment to find ways and means to create jobs so that the youth will be employed. Because you cannot compare Foreign Ministry to Ministry of Health. Say nipani be minister, onye minister obetimi akasa saa obetimi aka any topic obetimi discuss anything, but obeye minister the constitution ye mmera no emani timi emfa na no nkoto Ministry of Information and Education mun sensemu because you were designated minister wo a wo hwe saa ministry ni so. That is why sometimes when I hear people say oh adena Sami Jemfi won kasa Sam George on kasa because Sam George not opposition no kasafa way. He was not a minister then. Now he is a substantive minister of communication. On to me come minister of environment wonsem. On to me come minister of lands and natural resources wonsem. And also so if you have any question on Ministry of Lands about lands and natural resources, you question the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. But you see, the journalists will not educate. They will not inform. Knowledge simply means information. What I'm doing, I am sharing information. That is knowledge. It is up to you to do the research and find out whether what I'm saying are the facts. But Oti Radio so, she doesn't know the importance of passport. How can such a person educate the Ghanaian masses when he herself is not educated? When he herself doesn't even know, yet she is talking about it. At the end, we know, and so we can watch them. And we TNTM, so we think about if say, "Hey, woman, ye, we can answer some power. We know, answer some no work." Because you cannot compare foreign minister to a Ministry of Health, different things. So obi da form na say be your hospital no or wuba no da form. That is the work of the foreign your friends, the health minister. As a journalist, you need to question, you need to bring out stories that will challenge the ministers. This is what you have to do. I am a broadcast journalist. Papa. If I want to talk about something which is about health, I will make sure say this is about health ministry. So why are you trying to add? A friend is saying, make upeso kache Ghana for say salt sugar. No, ebiani na ye white. Omu nyina ye NDC, fom na ye ministers, but ensusunye wom. There is a difference between salt and sugar. Who tastier? But what's a difference near? Ni nyina ba ye white. Omu kala no, but sunsunye wom. Empempen so aye do no. Aye wo social media no. Member now as a journalist and disgrace yourself. Who go when mu ase? Who good the journalism no anymore ase? Who go aye multimedia for anymore ase? Who go on anymore ase? And that is very sad. Because it is a professional. Uba brocha yemfe ni agro. Yes. Uba brocha journalists yemfe mu ni agro. Because they are the people that make sure say the day-to-day activities of governance, ekoso. So before you come out to ask questions, research. It is not a joke. You have a time. You have time. You see, Ghanaians don't respect time. Anything about now, so a friend is saying, Adum FM, a whole big platform like Adum FM. Thousands of people are listening to you. And this is what you go home and no. How many people were you able to educate, inform, enlighten? I keep telling people that, you see, we are building a nation to compete with Chinese people, to compete with Americans, Great Britain, the Japanese, the Germans. So when you get an opportunity, be patriotic. Don't be a fool. Don't be idiot. Don't be a stupid person. Put on your thinking cap. Think. Because our competitors are not the MPP and NDC. No way. I keep telling people, say, a Ghanaian cannot be my competitor on this earth. I have Mekadebia. No Ghanaian born under this sun will be a competitor. I don't see you as my competitor. You know why? Because you are a Ghanaian, I'm a Ghanaian. So what are we competing for? We are Ghanaian, we are Ghanaian. What are we competing for? Our competitors are the people whose president can insult us. Donald Trump can insult us. That we are lazy people. Ultimately, attempt a shithole. They are our competitors. Look at a country like United Kingdom. The land size of UK is equally the size of Ghana. UK and so in Ghana. And the Ghana assassin in a pet. But look at the brilliant broadcasters and journalists. Are they more human than us? No. It's because they have put on what? A thinking cap, a reasoning cap, a patriotic cap. Cap that woman dreaming before they open their mouth to speak. But our people, they are so lazy, and then they sit behind the console, shout and scream, and think that they are making sense. No way. I tell people, the radio station I listen in UK, LBC.
Okay,
my favorite, LBC.
Political highway. So, ex-president Akuffo Addo and Asisiano, Ija Egunichema, President Mahama, Ebabe blocking the entitlement. But I must say, some of Japan could see and some way a day, Ghana politics avenue. So, but I must say.